Do you recharge with camping? That is our topic today. So, we've kind of talked about several things. We've talked about enjoying the journey as much as the destination. We've talked about re-entry blues. We've danced all around the topic. Let's dive in, shall we? Mental health. It is a thing. It is a taboo thing. It is a thing that we don't talk about, especially my generation or even older. We just don't go there a lot. So I'm curious to know if camping recharges your soul like it does mine. So I have a very stressful job. We'll just leave it at that. And the fact that we go camping, getting back to nature, I know it's glamping, it's not really camping, but getting back to nature, being able to step outside and it's quiet and the air is cool and you hear the birds and you see the water. I love the water. See the water, watch the barges if I get to have my way and we get on the see the barges and experience that, what I would call downtime. It absolutely recharges my soul. I think that's why I get re-entry blues, because I'm there, I'm enjoying it, I'm in the moment. We've talked about what you do to be in the moment when you go camping and how I use setup to get me there, to kind of go from here down, down, down as I set up camp. So that's why I want to know, am I the only one? Do you feel the same way? I know lots of you out there are probably retired and get to actually RV in retirement, which that will be amazing if we get there, when and if we get there. But for us part-timers that are still doing the grind every day, I use it as a recharge and I love it. People say, are you going to get bored? Don't you get bored? There's nothing to do. You're in the middle of a campground. I like it like that. Light the fire, sit around, stare off in the distance, just be. Walk around, see nature, do the trails, just be. There's something about it that makes, maybe it's just the intention. Hey, we stop, we breathe, we go somewhere. It's not home. You're not thinking laundry. You're not thinking all the things you have to do at work. You're not thinking that. You are in the moment. You're somewhere new. You're seeing things for the first time. It's distraction and it is amazing. And it does a lot to help recharge. You know, when I come back and I'm back to the grind, I'm re-energized. Let's focus. Let's get things knocked out. And it just helps. It just helps recharge the batteries to keep going. It's one of those love hates, because you have to take off work. Well, we take off work to go to give you the recharge when you get back. Anyway, yes, I feel it. I totally feel it. And I want to know if you feel it too. So, we also dove into the last episode, we dove into the things I would tell myself if I had to start all over again on the RV adventure. I think how I'll feel and how it'll do, the goodness it will do for recharging me, balancing me, grounding me, mental health, whatever you want to call it, emotional support, what it will do for me. I would have to tell myself that too. I would have to say, you're going to feel peace. You're going to want to put down the phone. You're going to want to enjoy the moment and experience what you're going to see and what you're going to feel. And you're going to love barges. I mean, who freaking knew? River barges, really? Would have never saw that one coming, but I do. I love seeing the river barges. I love seeing the locks. I love seeing the dams. I did not. No, that is nowhere in my radar of, hey, a year from now, you're going to be talking about river barges. No, that wasn't even in the cards. It really wasn't. But they're really, really cool. No, I would have never thought. So that would be another thing I would tell myself, that, hey, it's going to do you more good for your soul and your peace than you can imagine. And we're just a tip of the iceberg, I mean, we haven't been doing it that long. Go more places, see more things, take more vacations. That is like on the radar, like in the horizon. I want to go. I want to see. I want to go. I hear Mississippi River's got bigger barges. I might have to go that way. So we'll have to convince the husband. You reckon he'll? Yeah, we'll have to convince the husband. So we'll have to find something on the Mississippi. I don't know if Mississippi have locks and dams. I don't know. I got to do some investigation, because if it doesn't have locks and dams, and there's not Corps of Engineers, and I would kind of like the Corps of Engineer campground. So if it doesn't, then we'll have to find another campground, maybe, possibly. Yeah. And I don't know, does the Mississippi flood a lot? It's a bigger river, I think. It's bigger than the Tombigbee, I believe. So anyway, I'm, again, digressing off the subject. I get excited. But that would be, I think, another one on the checkbox list to add, to tell myself the good it'll do for resetting and eliminating the stress for a moment, and giving yourself some downtime and a break. And no matter how, it's a different, you know what I mean? The setting up, the taking down, any of the trials or tribulations that we might encounter with RVing is different than the trials and tribulations of your work life. So that is amazing as far as my goodness, some people just don't know how to drive. Anyway, so that is definitely different. And then what you encounter, and then they're gonna stop. Sorry guys, I don't mean to get distracted, but driving is number one. So I guess just let you know I'm really driving and really paying attention. So that, yes, I would definitely tell myself that the inner peace that you'll find and the downtime